Hello, my name is Ree Meir with ProRe, your professional real estate experience. Today I've asked Aaron LaFont with the NOLA Lending Group to discuss credit scores. Aaron is one of the loan originators with NOLA Lending and is experienced in helping borrowers get into the home of their dreams.
Thank you so much for having me, Ree.
Aaron, how does the credit score affect a person's ability to buy a house?
Well, credit's a very important factor when determining whether or not a person qualifies to buy a home. The better their credit score is, the better their interest rate will be, which in turn will save them money over the life of the loan.
So who doesn't want to save money? Can you tell us how some of the things that will affect a person's credit score?
Absolutely. First is any mortgage history that a person may have. On-time payments are very important, especially when it pertains to mortgages. A late payment will not only drop the credit score, but it will also prevent the lender from moving forward for 12 months from the date of last late payment. The second factor is installment credit history. This is a loan that has a set payment and a set end date. It can take a minimum of 6 months to see any positive effects on the credit from this type of account.
Are you talking about credit cards? Many of us use this type of account on a regular basis. So what I hear you saying is that you should pay at least the minimum payment every month and carry a balance of a third or less than your credit limit. Would it be better just to pay the account off every month?
Yes, Rhea, I am referring to credit cards. As far as paying them off each month, I really wouldn't necessarily advise that. In most cases, it's best to keep a small balance on the card to show responsible use of the credit and a low balance to credit limit ratio.
Are there things that can be done to increase the credit score? Sometimes a person's score is not quite good enough to qualify for a mortgage loan. Can you help people on an individual basis to increase their score in order to qualify for a loan?
Yes, I sure can. Credit is always changing, and it can be a bit tricky to figure out what a person's next move should be. I can guide them in order to ensure their dream of home ownership becomes a reality. You can call me at 337-261-3608 to get started.
Thank you so much, Aaron. I hope this information has been informative and helpful. Credit scores are a very important element to being able to buy a home. You can view this information again at ProRe.com or at NOLALending.com. Thank you for joining us today.
And thank you so much for having me.